Alrighty boys, so we're going to be discussing, is the AFK ROD pointless, and the positives and negative of it. So subscribe and like, and let's get on into it. So I'd like to point out that everyone's entitled to their opinions, and some people might like it, some people not. But this ROD is mostly useful for newer players and people who are on mobile, who are looking to still AFK, but potentially not get much from it, if you know what I mean, right? So these are the stats of the AFK ROD. Lure speed 20. Okay, obviously lure speed is an increase. I mean, an increase is better than the standard ROD. And as the developers intended for this ROD to be for a newer player, I mean, it kind of makes sense why the lure speed is 20%. And I mean, for a new player, this ROD is good, okay? I'm not saying, or I'm not knocking this ROD at all. The whole concept of it is amazing. You know, you can AFK, right? But for pros or people who have been playing a little longer and able to get better RODs, this ROD here is probably not your best bet. The luck of this ROD matches the carbon ROD, and I mean, the carbon ROD's good, especially a good start. To be fair, a very, very good option if you're, if you're upgrading from the carbon ROD. So I definitely recommend getting this ROD if you're a new player, or just looking to AFK on the side and not looking at the rarity of the fish that you're getting. Of course, it's worth it in its own. I mean, you're AFKing while fishing. Obviously, I'm not really knocking this ROD as it is amazing, okay? But it's not really AFK, because what happens after 30 minutes? You get kicked from the game or you change game. I don't really know how Fish has set it up, but oh, dude, there's orcas. Look at that. That's sick. Well, anyways, I just got distracted, all right? So we pretty much got all the items, but we're currently looking for the timeless threading and the 1,000-year-old wood. That's like the most trickiest bit to get this. So I know it's difficult to get, and obviously people have spent hours and hours. Leave me down in the comments how long it took you to get this ROD, because I'm still trying after 10 hours trying to get the timeless threading and the 1,000-year-old wood, and it's so difficult to try and get that. So obviously it's not the easiest ROD to get. That's kind of why I'm making this video. So it's not the easiest ROD to get. I mean, you could definitely get like the prism rod probably by then if you AFK somewhere else. But obviously, if you don't have that AFK rod, it's going to be even more tricky, right? I am going to be saying AFK rod a lot in this video just because I could be talking about any rod, right? So it just makes it extremely clear. So this rod right here, it is worth getting 100%. However, when you're like a experienced player, right? And once you got the prism rod, or once you have like a heavens rod or something, you know, it kind of doesn't make sense using it. Unless if you're just looking to AFK on the side, I guess. Or maybe you got to do something. Sit the AFK rod on autopilot and then just start grinding. You know, there is that. But what I'm getting at in this video is the AFK rod's good. However, for experienced players, it's not really your best bet of getting. I presume that you could probably upgrade this rod eventually. If they're introducing stuff like this to upgrade, you never know. You might be able to hand in the Rod of Time to get like an enchanted version where it basically speeds up or gets even higher. Yo, bro's a fan. Thank you. Bro's subbed on 7 accounts. Sheesh, man. I hope you watched a video on 7 of them. So as a pro, is it worth actually getting this rod though? I mean, yes, it really is, but it is kind of useless. Especially considering you still AFK out. You know, the game doesn't like reset itself and then you can keep grinding. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. So it's not entirely AFK or better than a macro. I'm not promoting macros, however, it's probably still your best option. For the game introducing kind of AFK kind of rods, to be fair, that is a good step in the right direction because people love AFKing, and if it takes people away from macros, that's a win in my book. So 100% agree with, you know, the developers adding this rod. Okay, this is a beginner's version of the Rod of Time, but I bet there will be like better rods or mutations of rods. So you never know. You might be able to get a prism rod with like an enchant or something that says AFK. You never know. That would be absolutely amazing. But we currently have every single resource to be able to get these other than the timeless one at the moment and the 1,000-year-old, what is absolutely very, very sad at the moment. But I mean, we do have this one, the mythical essence, if that's any good. But for a free rod, because technically these are free, right? You don't have to do anything but AFK within this zone right here. I mean, it's smashing. Let's be honest. It's good. It's good, it's good. So I wasn't really sure what to actually title this video because it's not entirely useless, but obviously it's useless for experienced players who have, let's say, a prism rod. Because I mean, I would pick a prism rod over the AFK rod any day, especially if you AFK out in like 30 minutes anyway. So I haven't actually been to the Cursed Seas area or whatever this place is yet. So let's actually check this thing out. So the Dreamer Stairs, we must fish. The rewards beyond the tide, follow me. Okay, dude, right, let's have a look. Let's see what this is all about. Ooh, so there's different rewards we can claim. So Ruined Dreamer Bobber. Dude, I'm not going to claim this yet because I want to cover all of this in a video. But there's also a Cursed Storm Totem. But dude, you have to get 500 million fish caught just to get this thing. Dude, I swear this is keep on going up. I swear it was at like 5k, you know, on the test server. But bro, it's been going up quick. I mean, at least we can get the Cursed Storm thing unlocked. What's nice. And then the Cursed Boat. Dude, we're making a video when that thing hits 500 mil. Alrighty, so that's it for this video. I hope this kind of sums up if the AFK rod is worth it. But we'll bring out a video when I actually get it. But just by stats and just how it performs, it is probably definitely worth getting, considering I believe it is like a limited kind of thing at the moment, or the start of something to come. Because if they're adding stuff like this is a good step in the direction for fish, for like crafting different items and just getting more variety of rods, especially for like mobile players. I feel like this helps mobile players the most out of AFKing. Because fishing as it is a pain on mobile. I mean, I tried it, dude, and I was clicking all over the screen and I still couldn't catch the fish. So this rod is definitely worth it in that sense. And I definitely recommend everybody getting this rod. So it's not entirely useless. Obviously, it's not useless. It's just if you have a better rod, of course, it kind of goes obsolete if you AFK in 30 minutes anyway and then get kicked out. But thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, leave your comments down below what you guys think of this. Is it worth it? If it's not? And if you have the timeless threading and the 1,000-year-old wood, because dude, those ones are the hardest to get at the moment. So I'll see you all in the next PvP video. Peace!